I am working in Screencast Pro and I've selected a folder that contains 767 different media. What I desperately need is a way to get a report or listing of this media and their associated URLs. I can only get that right now by going to each piece of media one at a time, copying the media name, and I have to do that by go to the media. I have to go to edit details, select copy, and then paste it somewhere. If I want the link, I have to go to share and copy it there. And if you have 767 pieces of media you need that for, and I'll explain later why I need it, that's mission impossible. So we'll go back to our main listing. Now currently the only way for me to get a listing of the media that's in a folder or even a collection is to use a scrolling capture from Snagit and then grab text and then go that way. And I'll give you a quick showing of how that works. Now at this point I've reconfigured Snagit to launch using a shortcut with a scrolling capture. So what I'll do is I'll start a capture using my shortcut, which is Control Sprint Screen. And I'm going to make a selection, and I'm going to select like this. So I am missing that little image to the left of the start point. And I'll go all the way over here. So I've got myself a block of text to capture. There's my thing. And now it says I can go ahead and scroll. So I'll start scrolling this. And I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's huge. I'm just going to do part of it to give you an idea how I would do this. And after I grab what I want, I would click Done. Opens the editor, which is just what I want. I'm going to right-click, grab text, and that theoretically gives me a listing of what I've got. I'll do a copy all. I'll go over to Notepad++ and I'll paste that there. And now I have a nice block of names of media that was up on Screencast, and it's the stuff in that particular folder. Now what I'll do is in Notepad++ with my list, I'll do a Control-A, grab all those titles, Control-C, put them on my clipboard, and then I use a external application called Links Manager to host all those media names, and I'll paste them all as a group in the subject column. So I'm in this little sample collection here, and I've clicked in this first row, actually the title in the first row of block underneath the name of the collection. I'll paste them, Control-V. They all go in there. I'll accept them. And now I have a hyperlink and the name of the media for every one of those items that we just copied. And if I scroll down here, I didn't copy everything in that one folder. There were 767. I only copied, looks like, let's delete this one. I only copied 33 of them, so that was a lot fewer than I need to. And then in order for me to get a listing of the links, what I'll have to do is go back through the listing again in Screencast, right-click, copy the link for each instance, then go back over to my app. I'll click in the link text field and do a Control-V. And now if I click this function here, this L function, which just copies this link text into this hyperlink field, and I can then now go up, and if I use the Enter key with that highlighted, I'll navigate directly to that video. Now, I have to do that for everything that I copied over, which means I have to go to the next one, right-click, copy link, go over, paste it, etc. And I'd have to do that for 767 items in this particular folder. And what I'd really think would be very helpful if, in addition to getting a report at a screencast of the titles, that would come out in the same style that I can get them in, as you see here on when I pasted after doing the grab text thing. I would like to be able to get a similar listing of the links text of every single one of those in the same manner here, so that I could do a copy here and then in my external app paste it all at one time. For example, if the report could produce a list of the titles, like you see here, and a list of their associated links, like you see here, that would be what I'm looking for. And the reason I do that is pretty simple. Let me go over here to where I have a collection of 767, and I've got them all configured here. You can see that if I go to the end here, 767 links been posted over. I have to do that one at a time. But I can take your report of a listing of every one of those and paste them here, just like I did the titles in this column. And then I have a function here called LA, which copies each one of these over in time and run through the entire listing. And I can, in about 1 second, get a hyperlink created in this external app for each one of the videos and their links that's in Screencast.com. Now, here's how that works. I would select the links that I want to copy, Control-C, over in my external app, click in the links field, Control-V, confirm. To get them all copied over from here to there, I would hit the LA function, and that puts all those links over there. Now, the reason this is good for me is that I can not only filter this list, I can also search for it. I'm going to do a filter. I'm going to do a text filter. I'm going to look for videos that contain NYC, enter key. And here I found 2 videos that take me to NYC. I can see that one of them here has no link, and I probably should delete that from this listing. But this one does, and if I execute, I go right to that video. So that's the reason why I think it would be great if I could get a report that showed me the video titles and their links, and a nice report that I could copy and paste, because using Screencast as it is just not useful or viable or cost effective, because it has so many limitations in the way it's currently hosts its media. I have to resort to this external app to do the job properly. So just an idea I want to put on the table. It would make a huge difference on how functionally valuable Screencasts could be to me at this time.